What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully, you guys can hear this. Um, we have officially just got done with the Stormcast. Let me turn my volume down. Uh, and let me do a sound check real quick. Make sure that everything is good. Make sure that everything is good. Make sure that everything is good. All right, let me know if it is a little bit quiet. Let me go ahead and send this out. Let me know if it is a little bit quiet. Let me go ahead and send this out. If it is a little bit quiet. Okay. I gotta make sure my clicks are okay. My clicks are okay. My clicks are okay. Sorry, we gotta get everything just right. 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 Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay, hopefully that worked. All right, let's see. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here to play some Diablo 4 and to catch you up on everything that is going on in Diablo 4 so far. If you leave a comment, I will be sure to check it out. I don't know how good I'll be at going back and forth, but I will at least see the comments on YouTube. So if you leave a comment on Twitch, thank you, much appreciated. Back over here real quick. Let me put that over here. There we go. And I thank you for coming. So we're going to check out some of these. Let me go back down here real quick because there's some characters that says I'm like 11 slots, so I need to get rid of some characters. So we're going to delete this character real quick. I believe all of these, they probably all have like something tied to them that I need to pick up. But we're going to start with this season's Druid. This will probably be the best example of everything that's changed in this game or that's new from this game. Y'all are about to see why I love this game or why I enjoy this game so much. So we get to a little safe area. First and foremost, and I'll kind of break down my character and how to utilize her. So we are a druid. Right now I have like 4 points available, but I'm going to use those. I usually stack mine up before I actually use them. So the druid is like kind of a jack of all trades, master of none character. They usually don't stand out as far as it's not bad. As far as like abilities, they're not over any other character. But they're just fun. They're fun to play as.
Got some good in it.
You can make really fast ones. They can still be very strong.
Use it well.
So right now, I'm using a druid that's kind of more on the side of werewolf, and it uses a lot of poison and stuff like that. And as you guys will see, like there's some differences in this already than what is in like the old game, and you'll probably notice pretty quickly. So real quickly here, moves are claw, shred. Claw is like my strength move more or less, and then shred does very high amount of damage, as you can see. Hurricane, cataclysm is kind of the catalyst to shred. Rabies is a very good move, and that's going to add to kind of the claw rabies combo, and then debilitating roar, which is going to be your shield. So for the most part, you're going to have shield on this character at all times if you set it up this way. There are some small changes. There is, for this weapon, Azure Wrath, you have a 20 chance to freeze enemies and deal 21,000 like cold damage, which is really huge. You can swap this out for another item. It just, for me, so far, it doesn't really work as well. So starting at the top, we're going to look at just like the legendary pieces, and then we'll look at like the special pieces on top of that, and you guys will see what I mean by that. So first thing, debilitating roar is now a werewolf skill. So this is no longer a were-bear skill, it's actually a werewolf skill, which is going to help us with some of our abilities. Then we have Mad Wolf's Glee, which turns you into werewolf. That's your true form. And then 4 ranks to all your werewolf skills. This is a huge legendary right here, or unique weapon right here, or item. It's damaging enemies with a non-basic skill. Cast marks on them for 3 seconds. When a basic skill first hits a marked enemy, the basic skill damage is echoed to all marked enemies, dealing 130% increased damage. So this works really well with shred, because what you're going to be doing is dashing around the field to be able to create like an area of attack. So when you finally do use your basic skill claw, everybody's going to get hit with it. Then we have Storm Shifter, boots, or Storm Shifter. We have the boots, which have, while Hurricane is active, gain 2 ranks to your shape-shifting skills. This can be switched with something else, but we'll kind of get to that too in a little bit. I've been kind of arguing with myself whether I want to actually switch it or not. So this is a catalyst. This is a big one too. So your werewolf skills now function as storm skills, and werewolf skills function as earth skills for Nature's Fury, which is very important, because you're gonna, with your werewolf attacks, you're gonna get a lot of your earth attacks as well. Moonrise is like one of my favorites to use, along with basic skills gain 41% attack speed. So these two I actually use with my Necromancer too, with Reap, because it makes Reap like very strong as well. It's just crazy. And then the last one is the Ring. While Cataclysm is active, you gain unlimited spirit and deal 70% increased damage. So that's really going to help with shred and continuously using that attack and attack and attack. And then using claw as a piece of it too. So And Claw also has poison damage attached to it. That's, well, I guess we'll go into abilities real quick. So Claw, using it as poison damage instead of having it 15% chance to attack twice. The poison damage over 6 seconds, that's really going to be helpful. I put some into Landslide because when you use Nature's Fury, is that what it's called? Yeah, Nature's Fury. Especially when you use Shred, Nature's Fury is going to allow you to use Landslide, and so I wanted those perks coming from Landslide as well. And then you've got Debilitating Roar. Now with Shred, you want to make sure that you get the dash. With Debilitating Roar, you want to make sure that you do the healing, not slowing down enemies for the duration, even though that will help with something else too. It's not going to be needed for this. Going down, you've got the Hurricane. You want to make sure it's vulnerable. You've got the little additionals as well to make sure vulnerable happens, and Cataclysm and Hurricane lasts a little bit longer, or lasts even longer, I should say, with Endless Tempest. And then I threw on the little charge bolt on top of that. Every 11 or every 14 seconds, they get popped with the charge bolt. Rabies is a really strong ability, and we've also got it Spread. It says spread over 4 seconds instead of 6 seconds, but I chose to spread the spread distance to increase by 70%. Make sure that your Envenom is all the way up. Toxic Claw is not necessary. Put Tuna into Neurotoxin, and then this is kind of the rest of the spreadsheet. So getting into what has changed. So it used to be when you go to the armor, you had your salvage, your repair, and then you could upgrade with this. But instead, now your upgrades look a little bit different. They give out these really strong perks that you can choose. So for this helm, for instance, I rolled and got a cooldown for my Debilitating Roar as well. I went into utility, and then I rolled for lucky hit up the 14%. So you can kind of see one has, like, they all have different signs that are next to them. You can't do them with uniques, which is unfortunate, but then that makes those armors like stupidly strong. As well as you can see these stars that are like behind the names of these some of these items. That's where these items are like even extra special. So this one has 2 of them because you have 2 extra special perks that are added to it. So yeah. So that's how you make the character like stupid strong even from the get-go. Even if you're a level 1, or I should say 10, that's when you start getting rare items that you can throw rare items on there, and get really strong perks for those.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
The jeweler, for the most part, is kind of the same. It hasn't really changed. Instead of you picking up the jewels and then being in your stash, now they are part of your materials. So that's different. All of the vendors now are all closer together, so you don't have to walk a greater distance to get to them.
Speed of the pack.
There is this obelisk here. We aren't high enough of a level yet to use it, but, well, we are a high enough level, but we have to beat one of the end game pieces, the Nightmare Dungeons, which we'll get to in a little bit. We'll actually play a few of those, see if we can level her up. So these areas over here, I can just do it. I'll just show you. These areas over here in the red are known as Hell Tides. They show up they last for about an hour and show up, I think, every 10 minutes in between after that. So when you go here, these monsters are a lot stronger than the normal monsters that you would see normally around. They are of a higher level. As you can see, she transformed into a werewolf as soon as she got out into the field. This, you can see the whole thing. Hold on. See everything. Here we go. There. That's a little bit better. There we go. This will up the level by 10 for them. I am going to use it actually to make it a little bit more interesting for her. But even still, you guys are going to see a different, she's capable. But when you come out here, this is where you can level up really fast. What you're getting is these aberrant cinders, and when you get enough, you can go to these chests and unlock some of these chests. There are bosses in this area, and the more enemies that you kill, if you look up in this corner over here, every time you hit one of those lines, some of the enemies will like off that bar. Then I can't remember what they call them. Decent item from it. Sets up like the next stage of what you need to be doing. But you go about it a different way. You don't just go up and because werewolves don't really have long range, but this is what there's this pillar that comes up with so even if I were to stand away, let's see if I can find Even if I was always keep shots. This area. We're gonna come down here. This was this next area that we're going into is kind of like post story. And right now we're in the season. This is season 5. But this is kind of post story area. Is you go through, you kind of go around into all these grayed out areas, and you do kind of these small missions. When you get 10 favors, you come to the tree.
It is done.
They give you an option of what to pick up for your reward.
Are full.
That's full. So we got a new companion. This is kind of just like Diablo 3. You get a little pet that goes around and picks up your coins, as well as like any other smaller items like that that need to be picked up. He will pick them up for you. We are going to go to seasons now. Throughout the seasons, you can earn rewards. You can pay extra to get some of these blocked items. They're expensive. I'm not gonna pay extra for them, especially when you can get all those things. Get like all the stuff that they reward you with already is already fine. Defeat the beast, defeat the fell console, and 3. So we're not quite there yet. What we are going to do is go to Codex of Power has changed now. It doesn't look like how it was before. What you end up doing is
How can I help?
your Codex of Power isn't like the just get one item. You come here and you pick it up and you add it to yourself. The more that you get of the item, let's say this. So this was imprinted. You can imprint it as much as you want, but you come to an item and you upgrade it every time you go to salvage that item. So like for instance, rapid speed still can be upgraded 3 more times. But things like these are in the yellow because they're at their furthest level of being upgraded. I almost forgot where I was. I want to salvage some of these.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
We're gonna move some of this stuff over because we don't need it right now. There we go. There we go. Looks cleaner already. Alright. So now, go back to this guy. We're gonna 8-1. It said between 47. That's exactly what it is. Between, it had to be
Good
greater
business
than
and
46.
fortune, please.
So we were fighting 101. We jumped to 47 to see if we can handle that. At the end of Nightmare Dungeons, you get added. You can increase the level of perks, not the level of perks that you get, but the perk levels. So coming out here, this is all checkerboard, and this was all kind of post in the beginning too. These glyphs, you can increase the power of the glyphs. Kind of have to watch out for those things because that is part of the dungeon. I can't attack it, and if I sit around too long, when I come into its area, it'll use overpower. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are on a Diablo stream. Kind of showing off my character and all the new things that you get for Season 4. This isn't particularly... but, yeah, I'm showing off all the new things. I'm sure there was something back there.
To allow me an escape when the church eventually finds us.
I need 3 more. Just want to point out the music and sound effects are high. Okay, thank you. Perfect. I appreciate it. So let me move over. Alright, let me know how that is for now. Hopefully that made it better. I'll keep talking and you just let me know if it actually worked out. Oh, still no potions. But, however, we could use for some of these. My voice needs to be a little bit louder. Okay. Okay. How about that? If that is not it, then let's see. It got a lot lower. Okay. How about that? Did that make it any better? Hopefully that made it a little bit better. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. All right. Did that make it any better? Let's see here. We will use this one. Okay. Yeah, I must have had it set to something completely wrong. Alright, so some of the things that have changed, we're gonna go up here and check something anyway. Oh, we did. We got quite a few things. Hey, look at that. So this is the lady for the season. Mother Truing. She's got our like season perks. So the occultist has kind of changed with the codex and how all that is set up. You can still mess with the stats and everything. The big change is the blacksmith. Tempering allows you to like add additional perks to your items. So like when you see it says 6 to digigrade gate, that was something that you could add. They give you like 2 options that you get to pick from. So like knowing all these lines for like all this stuff at the top, the maximum health, all that, blah, 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 blah. They've really streamlined that. Pieces of this game I put back in. Like when you attack, 30% damage to crowd control enemies. That is something I really need, but I also really need that. So what we'll do is we'll get that for now, and then when I get 9, I'll go up and go back and get that because I definitely need that. So where is my person of healing? So what I was also saying is it gone already? Oh, it is gone already. So the Helltide must have left already. Like I said, it only lasts for an hour. There it is. And then this whole red section up here is called the Helltide. That's where you do a lot of your leveling and stuff like that, or if you want to pick up legendary items and everything. This is normally where you go to. There is one more section. Everything that happens in the previous season, unless it's like something like really defining, like having the like mechanical buddy that rode around with you, that walked around with you, that would attack enemies. Like those things don't show up, but like the vampire skills, those show back up as something that you can upgrade your items with. So certain things show up even after its season. We are on the move. Let's get it. Dang, I just used my cataclysm. So, you know, give me a second. Give me a minute. This ability is also, or this build is also really fast at healing. It's designed around kind of getting the big hits really fast, or producing a lot of fast attacks really fast. So now we can kind of like run around the whole area, catch everybody, and then start attacking them. Oh, press wrong button. Oh, somebody got me. We saved 2 people. 2 out of 3, it wasn't bad. It could have been worse. Yes, I love the druid because I love the way he dashes around the field. I'm much more of a physical attacker than like running away and trying to handle business. And there are stronger builds than this. There is like the Hurricane Boulder build and stuff like that. I don't really use those. I don't like using other people's builds like that. Trinell said, I haven't seen an update to this game when I heard they revamped the system, so thanks for showing this. Yeah, it makes everything a lot more streamlined. And you can get like really OP really fast in this. Get back here. Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. Oh, wow. I'm gonna have to take out the Grand Inquisitor first. That's basically what that said. Go for the Grand Inquisitor first. I've also tried this build with a slower werewolf, and I don't like it. I like my werewolf fast. There are some additional pieces that need to be a part of this that I played in the last season. But I would say as of right now, like it. Oh wow. I just got touched and it was done. I didn't like that. I did not like that. And I'm down to 1 revive left, so we're gonna make this one count. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. Oh, what? Wait a minute. My fingers are all off. Oh, wow. Walked right into that one. Yes, Fast Frenzy Werewolf is the best werewolf, hands down. Let me go back and repair real quick, because that's not helping me win this at all. If I can't attack with the most. And not to mention, I never opened up any of these other boxes. Yeah, I never opened up any of those. So let's open these real quick. Let's see what fun stuff we get. Oh, I saw some unique gloves in there. When you would be damaged for at least 40% of your maximum life at once, it is instead distributed over the next 2 seconds. Well, that's not going to help me. Definitely could have used a different unique.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Let me see where we are with this. We've got 2 of these that are capable of freezing. So let's change 1 of these. That's still freezing. Well, we'll keep the freezing, actually. Storm damage, cataclysm, resource damage. We want a fast werewolf. Let's see what we have here. What is this? Debilitating roar. So we'll try and get Nature's Resolve out of that. Trying to roll for what we need. Only 1 though. Let's see if we can get armor. Nope, we got maximum life instead. Okay. We'll have to live with it. We definitely need armor. as of right now, our resistances aren't top tier yet. So we'll work on that at some point. Oh, here's the healer right behind us. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Okay. My bad. Another item to use instead of using the freezing, if you want to use the staff that allows the claws to be storm, but they're storm anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They just become storm outside of using them for how we've been using them. So we're gonna aim for this guy first. Wow! And we lost it. And we lost it. That was shameful. That was shameful and I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that felt. But we'll move on from that. I'll come back to that later and we'll run that again. But instead, we're gonna run this. So it's so funny if you look at her up closely, like she's actually been glitched because she's been moving so fast. So she's kind of like in cross forms. She's got like this nose that sticks out. It'll change when, yeah. There you go. I've noticed that, like she'll run so fast or she'll attack so fast that she'll look all like glitched out. But this is one of the last pieces, and I think this is probably going to stay within the seasons going forward. It may not, but I feel like it will because it's kind of like waves for your end game. Also, too, this area also kind of leads into what the next game will be about, because you have to deal with the High Council, which is Mephisto's like it's his like his sub bosses. So you want to kind of get into these little areas. Whenever you see the little fire thing on the map, try and get over there to them and handle those. As you can see, her skipping around the map, that's like the thing. Ah, I got frozen. This is why I say I like using the druid so much, is like jumping around. It's like watching Wolverine. Masters will slow you, but give you unlimited. It only works for her because teleporting with her and with the sorceress is like the easiest way to get around the map. Alright, we want to kind of get up towards this top area. There we go. Ah, leave her alone. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. So you only get 6 waves of this. And what you're trying to do is trying to build up your ether, which is up here in this top right hand corner. And when you do, then after the end of the waves, then you kind of fight the area bosses, which is the High Council. And after you do that, when you get rewards, you'll get 3 chests. 1 for your weapons or your items, 1 for your materials, and then 1 for like you can use the rest of that for money. We'll do this one. Have them hunt for us. We're gonna start off big here. Come on, there we go. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Can we break that one? There we go. Okay, let's run up to this one. There we go. Good job. Oh, there's 2 more. There we go. Now, good job. +1 Hellborn when spawned. Pull foes closer. Or this one. We'll do this one for right now. Woo! The leap one here is ridiculous. Oof, I didn't even notice. There we go. Perfect timing, too. Woo! Get off her! Don't run. Don't run. Alright, we're on 4-6. Slain invigorates you. Oh, so we don't really get one for the ether for this one. Well, we forgot to pick these up. There we go. We're gonna pick this one up. Get the invigoration. Oh. Come on in. Oh, another one. Oh, wow. Got a couple seconds left. Nice. Nice. At the last second. Alright. Dang, I could have used that back to back too. So we get 3 ether for Ether Lords. And she's fully invigorated. So it increases to attack speed. So now she's even faster than what she was before. Oh, back to back. What's going on here? Nice. That was wild. Step forward. Okay, so from here we're gonna fight the 3 bosses. Don't run from me. Don't you run from me. Don't you run from me. I see you, Gale of the Flame. Where are you? Why get scared? Why get scared? And that's it. That's how you handle them. Okay, so now you get, for every 20, you can get materials and you can get items. I'm gonna use this a few times, probably until we get to about 180 or 100 and there we go, around 150. All right, I'm gonna use this for the rest. Yeah, it's entertaining. Doing it this way is entertaining. Dashing around. I have a necromancer that's about the same level too. We'll use the rest of this to get money. Okay, so I got 4 to that. So we are going to 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. So this is constricting tendrils. Nature skills. So all my skills have up to a 15% chance to entangle the enemy with vines, immobilizing them for 2 seconds and poisoning them for 50% of the base damage dealt over 4 seconds. So now that I got that, the last one I'm going to try and get is Glyph 1. So trying to map these out. We get 3 points before we go up a level. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll get superiority. And then that'll be 91, 91, 91, 92, 92, 92, 93. So by level 93, we'll have that. And then by 94, we'll have the rest of nature as well. And that'll be basically all of our, points until we get to 100. Ooh. Good water. So checking out the boots, we got those, but it really is only changing out what I basically already have anyway. Yeah. So nothing really of change.
What do you need?
We'll get rid of that. Let's go to the jeweler real quick to see if we got anything more from them.
I do not have the materials.
No. Nope.
Come back and see us.
Nothing that's really gonna help us anyway.
Elixirs brewed to order. There's not enough materials.
Yeah, we can't make those. So I'll take you back to now, to the Hell Tides area, because this was actually last season that we got this, which it's definitely welcoming, especially when you start back off. It's available for you immediately when you start the game, unless you do story. I don't know if it's available for you if you do the story, but outside of that, it is available for you post game. Come down here. River of Blood. Everything is, the rain's gonna turn into blood. Go take care of business. We're trying to get up to that little echoing place. I don't want to rush it. That's where the area boss is. The Helltide boss. Not that she'll be waiting for me. There are other characters up there who are fighting her too, I imagine. That's the reason why it's echoing like that. They're probably doing some sort of run. Alright, let's pick up our spoils. we go. She was poison enhanced too. She ain't want none of my poison though. Whoever that is, they're probably doing decent. Level 70, not bad. Light, show me mercy. He's kind of using the pulverize build, which isn't a bad build. That one's good too. I just wanted something that was a little more werewolf centric. Something that can handle hordes of enemies without having to turn into a werewolf or werebear to do it. Now that I can keep them in place, definitely helps out. There we go. Okay, so now we're in the area. Basically, hordes of monsters come around in this circle while this little cocoon, this blood cocoon, is being processed. You destroy a bunch of them, and then eventually the cocoon pops open, and you fight the area boss, like now. But somebody's a high enough level where they can just destroy them as soon as they show up. So we'll throw some. We'll throw a Bane of Heart in there. That way we can run it back. We can just sit here, not really have to worry about anything. Obviously, the person who's really strong is this H something Fritz, HC Fritz. Let's see, can we get it close enough? Nope, we can't. Boom. And a lot of stronger people will definitely help you out, even if you're a low level. And they'll do this for you so you can level up faster. If you don't have any more hearts left, I still have one, but I'm not about to use it. The Helltide, all around the Helltide, when you fight like smaller bosses, they will provide you with the hearts to be able to keep doing more of those missions. Oh no! Hey, and look at that. Let's see, I have 219. Could probably afford to open one of the chests. Woo! Nice. Trying to stay alive long enough. Kenny, hang on. Kenny, hang on. Oh no, they pulled me out of the ring. Dang. Alright, we definitely have enough to open a chest. Look at that. Nice. Alright, let's go up here real quick. $275, that's higher than I'm used to. An Inferno Compass. Okay, and now here comes all the strongest of the strong. So we want to stay in an area where we don't have to worry about a bunch of other enemies coming in and bothering us. Here comes the champion. Here he is. Didn't want to do that, but here we are. There, and he's done. You can basically sorry. Okay, there we go. Alright. You can basically it's basically farming. This is basically the farming area for most people. Whether that's for materials, for legendaries. They're back over here again. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, we can basically hang out. I'm gonna change up my maximum to maximum resource. Dang. Well, that would have been nice if it had 2 perks to it, but it only had 1 perk to it. Oh wow. So we got not enough room, so we'll do that and that. And then we'll head back. Maximum life. Increased dodge chance. 10% to all elements. I think that's probably going to be the one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change out one of the codexes. It's not debilitating war. I'm wondering, when Nature's Fury passes triggers a free skill. Oh, triggers a free skill. Okay. So that's not going to be in relation to what I need it to be. Let's see. Critical strikes grant movement speed, so neither one of those is what I need. That one is this one is a decent one to go up to for all shape-shifting skills. But I want to see if I can find something a little bit better. I'm thinking this one's going to be better, so I can populate Cataclysm a little bit easier. But I can also use this one, Aspect of Sheer Misery. So let's see if, because we're attacking fast. Let's see if this one will help out at all. Yes, please. We're going to move that out of the way for this. Our cold resistance was kind of high anyway. Our lightning has dropped down to 39. And then the rest of this stuff. Oh, we gotta add some stuff to it, right? So now we can go and we can temper this stuff. So now I can say, like with this old one, I had 17% chance to freeze enemies. So let's do not crowd control duration, not thorns. We want barrier generation. There we go. And then for this one, not trample. Movement speed would not be bad. Nope, come on. There we go. 5 to digitigrade gate. Not bad. So we kind of got exactly everything we wanted. Yes, sir. And like I said, it makes a lot of the stuff more streamlined. I'm gonna sell all these rare items.
I'll take it off your hands.
And a few of these. Alright, that's enough. And then if you see, well, you can't see now because we got out of the store. But if you see a couple of these at the top right that has this, it means it's something that can upgrade one of your items. Hunter Zenith. Gain shapeshifting moment when you kill. Gain a bonus when you kill a with a shapeshifting skill. Werewolf. Your next non-ultimate werebear skill costs no resource and has no cooldown. Werewolf. Your next werewolf skill will heal for 827. This would be really nice, especially with the quick shift, the heightened senses, and predatory instinct. But I need to stay fast. None of those are gonna speed the character up at all.
How shall I get anything started from nothing?
Let's go back. We are going to do. Let's go ahead and do this one. Last time we went for the 101. We probably would have won if there wasn't 3 of them. Man, he is running. Don't you run from me. Die. Must have had a high level of resistance to poison. Is it working? If you don't stop shooting at me. I was about to say, I hope I don't have to go back. Yeah. Sandstorm, why am I running? Oh, yeah. Yeah, being able to run right through people. Oh, this is going to make it really fast now. One, two, three. Woo! That's fast. That is fast. That was fast. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Don't run. Don't run. Oh, there was nowhere they could go. They were helpless. Yeah, I gotta move out of the way. That thing gets annoying sometimes. Whoops. Woo. You're welcome. Slay the alpha. Boom. And that is it. That is it for the area. So now you get these glyphs. And you can build up your glyphs. We'll do the rest of this, and then we'll also do this. I don't believe my Sandstorm just turned an action fighter game to shoot 'em up. What? Yeah, I like the Druid a lot, man. They've always been my favorite character. Because I like using a lot of like the earth skills and stuff like that. They've just never been like the top tier character, which really sucks. And there are some builds that are like stupid. Like you can do, 1 million, 2 million. 2 million worth of damage, like super quick, like. But I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that person just following somebody else's build for what they figured out in a formula. See, and I could add that. Hold on, let me take this off real quick. Deals 50 extra damage. Ugh. Take that off. It's too hot. Deals 50 increased damage, which would help with my claws. And it'll the spike will attack in a straight line, but honestly, that part of it attacking in a straight line is kind of a gimmick. The 50% is what I need. and the problem is that that only shows up. It'll show up like every 3 seconds you attack, so it's not every time you attack, where it would be a really good move. Trinell said back in the day, back in the Diablo 2 days, one could literally have an army of critters destroying the enemies. Nice to see it's brought back. Yeah, and you can do it in this one too. I don't know, like the pacing of this game just feels different. I don't like sitting back in this game. Even my sorceress was like, she was kind of sit backy, but not really. She was like kind of more of a medium fighter. I can't play with the rogue at all. I really tried to commit, especially this season, to play as a rogue, and it's boring, man. Trying to sit back and do all that kind of stuff, to attack from a distance and all that. That's just boring to me. It's no fun. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to kind of look over and see if there was anything that I did want to add. But everything looks like it's where it needs to be. I didn't know this goes all the way to tier 8. That's crazy. You gotta be super strong to hit tier 8. So we're gonna try. That's 45. We need one higher than that. That's 50. Let's get a little lower. That's 41. A little bit higher. That's 48. Jeez. 43. 55. That's going to be way too high for us. So we'll do the... Oh, don't have access to that place. Okay, we'll do the 41. 58. Area with poison damage. This should be fun. Oh, nice. Perfect timing, too. We'll come back for all of that. Alright. Coming back around. I'm gonna say, I thought I swore somebody. Thought I saw somebody. Never scared. Never scared. I was about to say. Don't tell me it glitched out. Nice. Ooh. They thought they had me. They thought they had me. All right. Oh, now we can go up. Okay. Throw those in there real quick. I was just looking at my gauge. Under my arms is like itchy. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. What was I trying to do? Well, that is what's missing. Interesting. Interesting. Now that makes me wonder what I want to do. Because I've actively now given up my healing. So if I give up Debilitating Roar, it's no longer a werewolf skill. I don't know if that's going to work in my benefit or not. I might have to change the thing back to take the cooldown off. It'll immobilize poison enemies. So we'll see what it looks like with it off then. And just being, instead have it healing us. Ah. All right. And we're back. Because basically we need the healing to constantly activate our shield. Yeah, this looks a lot more healthier. Nice.
Nice. There we go, nice. Very nice. We gotta slay everybody in the hideout. Nice. Handle it business. Might as well finish them off. Get it before it ends. There we go. Wow. Ah. Woo. We'll go with that one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I had to call it for now. So I have to get up early, get the kids ready. It's church day. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you guys got to see everything as far as like the new options or the new things that they added to this game. I'm excited. You guys will see me play this again, especially when the DLC comes out. Make sure you hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the channel so we can grow beyond the measure that we were at before. So I will see you guys later. Peace.